As I recall from my time doing business with the owners, that oxyfill station out there's just a front for a kinda hidden passage leading down below. If Lamb's hiding Eleanor from you, that's where she'll be.
I'm afraid the lights in here sting my eyes terribly now. Until you arrive to deal with me, they will remain off. Please, locate the breakers and flip them, and then return here to restore power.
Dr. Alexander has agreed to accept both measures of the new utopian project. He will become a kind of genetic chimera, host to all the minds of Rapture, accessing their talents and memories via the Adam we have gathered. And deriving in part from Project WYK, I have developed a new set of behavioral constraints. Dr. Alexander will live to promote the common good. His love and loyalty shall be spread evenly across the entire human race. For me, that is discipline at great personal cost. For him, at last, it will be instinct.
Sophia and I knew that to create the first true utopian would come at a high cost, my friend. We needed someone to be host to all that Adam, Rapture's finest minds, a willing subject, that is to say, myself. Whatever you may have seen inside the tank, that was indeed me. I fear the fate of Eleanor Lamb will be less physical, but no less grotesque. This tank for deep-sea life is the ideal way to dispose of me. But first, you must retrieve enough Adam-infused plant life to lure me out. The slugs feed on the stuff, and it's all I seem to want now. I have left a sample here, so you know what to look for.
I see you out there, Delta. You want to be top man? You want to sit in the big chair? Well, come and take it.
Well, listen, son, those override keys you've been hunting are genetically encoded. And to get to Eleanor, you're gonna need one from Alex the Great in there. First things first, we gotta pin him down, find those plants he mentioned, and lure him back out.
Sophia believes the perfect human altruist is just a formula, waiting on us to solve for X. Intelligence and consciousness are not the same, she argued. Awareness of self naturally becomes obsession with it. So, if we could suppress my sense of self, but imbue me with the cognitive capacity to serve the common welfare, we could thereby generate the first utopian. And then, Sophia said, at long last, utopia would follow.
We can't have you running around the laboratories in your condition.
Poor things. What a life. Marching around playing daddy until some splicer manages to kill off their sister. And then if the coma doesn't take them, they turn maniac. Nothing left to do but scream. No offense intended, son. We better get you to Eleanor on the double.
Your body begins to tear itself apart. The compulsion to find Eleanor will drive you to madness or coma. You have no claim on her. Your design was among Rapture's greatest sins. And yet, you persist. Why?
Sometimes the rosies spill all over everywhere. I'm always safe with Daddy.
Buck's still worth the buck, and I got plenty, let me tell you. I'm shit.
Here it is. Wonderful sunshine and angels. Naughty, trying to hide the atom. Angels remember, so we remember.
no harm.
Pretty angel. Hair. Dirty hair.
Get away!
That's cute. Real cute.
Almost done, little angel.
Don't disappear!
You dare?
This patient has gone berserk!
Ta-da! Daddy, are you taking me home too?
This isn't some house. Look. Filthy. I'm not speaking to you. I know it. I'm surrounded by them, and yet they can tell I'm their better. They know it. I know it. You deranged fool. At least read up.
Dr. Lamb.
I've wits on my side. Hand me that child, now! Cheat machine!
Adam, Daddy, here. No time to play, Mr. B. More Adam for Big Sister.
You're being foolish!
Get back! Angels remember Mommy. Was that?
Bastard!
Don't hit me!
I'll drive out your
Scott, how could you? How you run! Scott,
I'm sick!
who caused this?
telling the other girls that I have the best daddy. Thank you. Are we gonna be together again, Daddy?
I got mine! Air! Mine! This, you're being foolish!
Almost home, Daddy.
Ask yourself, Mr. Meltzer, is it better to be summarily executed as an outsider caught within these grounds?
This is where they bound us together, Father. Playing God. You were the only good thing that Rapture ever gave me.
Ask yourself, Mr. Meltzer, is it better to be summarily executed as an outsider caught within these grounds? Or to be united not just with your daughter Cindy, but with the Rapture family as well? The choice is yours. I urge you to accept the Protector program. You will live by her side and remember nothing beyond your love for her.
I wasn't the first to find Rapture. You crazy bitch. And I won't be the last. You too.
She was not meant to have a father, Delta. She was to be an heir to my life's work. And this is where they changed her, bonding her to you. The child she was died in this room.
You're mine now.
Oh, Dad. He's nicer than other daddies.
Tear out the skittle!
Mother has destroyed Dr. Alexander. She tried to splice him into some kind of living saint who would calculate the common good and adhere to it tirelessly. But now he's become something unspeakable. Mother's philosophy is just as corrupt as Ryan's. By her standards, it would be better to have the entire world equally miserable than to allow us to strive in our own behalf. I have to get out of here.
Ruffian.
Oldie toy and newie toy.
I don't like the sound. Must hide. I know you're in there. I know who you are, and you don't scare me. You can't have what's inside. What? Get away from there!
We put our eldest sister through a new regimen of physical and mental conditioning and suited her up with modified protector equipment of my design. The younger ones have dubbed her a big sister. Sadly, this is a stopgap. Between rogue splicers and the aging of the girls, we'll run out of viable little sisters soon. After that, the surface may be our only source.
enemy.
All right, sport, time to feed the fish. Head on back to Alexander's tank and put those plants in.
Visited Eve's garden today. It ended poorly. My seed, sold to the enemy. The motive of the whore as yet eludes me. But Atlas approaches. And come what may, I will not be made a slave. I wonder, according do I confess? Just now, Sinclair saw me in the corridor, perhaps reading my face. The bastard looked me right in the eye and suggested I make an appointment with Dr. Lamb.
Poor Gilbert. It was his will to die, Delta. To serve the majority by protecting them from his lunacy. Your entire journey here is based on your refusal to do the same. Will you grant his request, knowing that he served the family?
Rebirth, huh? Sure, you live forever, but minus your body. I like my body, kid. I don't feature the idea of my memories and personality being stored in the head of some saintly child, like just one more dusty old book in the library.
The angel. Sleepy angels shine, Adam shine. Only light as feathers can see the light from
How could you? Make it stop! Drop that poor little girl! She's helpless!
No negotiations! Hand her over! That won't save you, mook! I'm stripping you for my portfolio! This is
Deranged
He belongs to me! Not this!
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best dad. Almost. Thank you.
The girls are whispering, Father. They've left you a present at the Gatherer's Garden. Take it.
security system. Command the attention of all security. Charge up to summon stronger bots.